Okay, so what we're looking at is turning some stuff like this, the high-end dollar stuff, to stuff like this, which cost a few pennies. So how much would something like this run?
This would cost you about anywhere from 20 to 60 bucks to mount in your window of your car, vehicle, or table. Or you can go to a Dollar Tree special, whatever, for $1 or yard sale, so on and so forth. But what if you don't have the money or the budget to get either one? When you can build something like this at your home when it costs you next to nothing to make.
Awesome. So what are we building today?
We're going to do a knockoff selfie stick, something like this.
Cool, cool.
But you just use common everyday appliances or hardware that you can get at your local hardware. You can get scrap wood, whatever. You could probably cannibalize a lamp in your house that you don't use anymore for a light or to make a stick or a stand. And as you can see here, this is Todd's GoPro. He's got an elaborate setup with a cheap stand.
But it works.
And I'll show you two different variations of this stand, what you see here. But I'm going to show you two different variations of this right here to make different stands and incorporate it any way you need or want.
Cool. All right. Well, let's get started. What do we need?
Okay. We're going to take some PVC pipe fittings and parts to show you how to make a stand or selfie stick.
So hopefully you're going to make me a selfie stick here that I can use in my paranormal adventures that are coming up soon.
Oh, yes. And this is simple. In my previous video, you'll see I use more expensive hardware, especially this here. This here should thread in to the bottom or be the same thread as you would have on a normal selfie stick or a tripod. We'll just use this for example. This here should be the same thing as this. It's a 1/4 thread and all that. Now when I combine everything, I'm going to show you a couple of safety protocols for when using a high-end camera or a GoPro. Because if you're not careful, you can really mess them up. For this here in my previous video, I used a really high-end threaded bolt. Thread into the bottom of your camera, stabilization, whatever. I went and did some more finagling with pricing and money, and should only cost you, depending on where you live, about 17 cents to 20 cents a piece.
Nice.
No more than that. If you can get it for less than 10 cents, get as many of them as you can.
Cool.
This here is a 1/4 1/4 inch drill bit plus tack. You see right there the threads, and if Todd can get the camera right, you can see where those threads are lining up right there inside the PVC pipe. Okay, and that's where these threads are going to go into like that. But now again, you're like, no, you're going to flip it around and you're going to put it in there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to demonstrate that right now. This. And you just thread it in there so it stops. You can thread it in further and seat it in there. But if you do that, you might end up with a gap between your camera and your base here. But I'll show you how to fix that at a later time. But I'm going to go ahead and seat it right now, like so. See, now it's nice and tight just like that. I made an additional one with the thread on this because I want to show you two different variations. Okay, and if I can get Todd here to zoom in on this right here, that's this right there. That would be like that. This piece is what's mounted in here. But I'm going to show you something. Put this down. I'll pop off his GoPro. This is a plug. You can do the same thing with the plug. Take this off and you can mount it to here. You can do the same thing with this. Instead of having the thread in here, you can thread this here, like so. have this, you have that. Now you have an additional one that you made, and you can mount it like that.
Cool.
Now,
So you can either have your tripod or your like
Right.
a stand, essentially. One monopod, I guess.
exactly.
would be there.
But when you take this off, you take this, pop it in
And
like that,
You
and now you have a
versatile
selfie stick.
selfie stick. Yes, right. So it's a lot more versatile than most of the camera equipment out there when you do it.
Once I flip it around in it, and actually with some other fittings and whatnot, and I put a curve on mine. These are the holes, and you don't have to worry about your wrist getting all taped up and everything else. Plus, if this is a real elaborate, heavy, it's much lighter.
Cool.
However, and so on.
Awesome.
Real simple, real easy. Now, Todd will hand me the other camera on there, but you can actually see what picture in picture of what I'm using right now.
Yep.
I have it curved the opposite way because it's easier for my wrist. When a stick like this, it puts a kink in my wrist. And you're going to hold it like that, it hurts after a while because this down here is going to put a strain on your wrist. I put the curve approach in it, and it's more comfortable, and you have more hold time, and you don't feel like you've been standing there 24/7 and all that. You don't need a whole lot of money to make this stuff. It's real simple, real easy, and this stuff here that I just used to build only cost you what? $1, maybe $1.10 with tax, depending on where you live. You don't need a lot of money to build something elaborate or whatever with cheap hardware parts and so on and so forth.
Yeah. And why don't you tell us your YouTube channel?
See, on my YouTube channel, you just type in my name, Keith Hecker. It should bring it up. It'll show you my previous video of how to make all this stuff. But this is just off of a holder off of a normal selfie stick that you can get your Dollar Tree special.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I've
And
seen
you
some
just
of those there.
unscrew this. You can go on eBay and buy these as many as you want for 75 cents a piece if you know what to look for. They're real
Awesome.
simple, and for 75 cents, and then you have like another $1.10, so $2 maximum. With
Yeah.
tax and everything, depending on where you live and what country you're in, it should cost you next to nothing to make.
Plus, it's more versatile. You can take it apart
Right,
and do different
and you
things.
can make it
a lot
elaborate
faster.
again.
Yeah.
You can add a light. We have, and these are also at Walmart for under $5. And that, and they
Cool.
clip right onto your phone.
And then right there where the the camera goes through. That's great.
Actually, no. I recommend not using that for the camera because each camera is positioned differently on a phone. So
That's
you're going to
true.
have to adjust this to sit because you can see it even shows
Oh, I
you
see.
that
Yeah,
in what's called of your phone. But also, if you're going to do something like this, that I would also recommend, and I'm in a future video, I'm going to recommend rigging up an extra battery source.
Ah, yes.
So that
yeah.
way you can keep your light charged, you can keep your phone charged, and everything. This is averaging anywhere from $5, maybe $10 because they adjusted the price. I just did a price variation at Walmart here lately. But then again, you could go online. You can go on Wish also to get these parts and that. But also, you got to think. You're going to pay shipping on each one of the items you buy from Wish. These, I would recommend eBay because they're 75 cents. You can order as many as you want and only have to pay one shipping cost instead of multiple on Wish.
Yeah.
Now, let's say for the sake of argument, you finally come into some money, but you want something a little bit more high-end or a little more in-depth. Let's say you want all this gear in one stop and shop and drop. Let's say you don't have the time to build it or whatever, or you actually have the funds you want to use. So you can go to Walmart. These are at Walmart right now.
Cool. How much is that?
They're $20.
See, that's a lot cheaper than what I had
You
going.
get the tripod. You get the holder for your phone. You can also, you do not have to use your phone. You can use a normal little, you can even use
You can put the GoPro in there, really.
GoPro on there, and you're set to go.
As long as it holds it, yeah.
The added bonus, the reason why I picked this up, even though I like my DIY projects and that, is if you got the money and you want to get started right away, this is the best kit to do to get started. I have not started using this yet myself. However, again, you get the holder for your phone, a nice little gimbal, a tripod.
That's actually pretty close to what I'm using right now with this phone.
Right. And then you get a nice little travel bag and an LED light that plugs into your phone.
And lots of doodads to help
and
connect
you get
stuff.
some lens filters and that will clip to your phone. All this stuff comes with, and it has a remote control that you got to use set up for a Bluetooth. This is all Bluetooth right here. That was one of the reasons I got it. But what I didn't know at the time when I purchased this was in it. I was like, ooh, bonus.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
If you buy all this stuff separately, you're probably paying about anywhere from $40 to $60 separately.
Oh, yeah.
For each item. That's the holder, the tripod, the light, the remote. Even though the remotes are very cheap, you can get anywhere real cheap. You can get them at Family Dollar.
You could probably even get like an app on your phone and then get this bit of Dollar Tree and then have you make the rest of this out of PVC.
Or whatever. You can cannibalize it however you want. But for $20 at Walmart, that is a deal to get started right away.
If you don't have the time.
However, I will want to point out two things. Without me actually testing it yet, which I will in a future video, I don't know how well these lights work on it, and I don't know how much it's going to drain the battery for your from your phone
with the Bluetooth
with the remote as well. So I would recommend also to get an external battery source just for the sake of argument.
Oh yeah, that's always a good idea.
And then turn off whatever features you're not using on your phone or camera to extend your battery life for it. But if you're doing like 5 or 8 minute video shots, you should be good with just that.
Awesome.
But if that light is not adequate enough, again, you can get an extra light.
Yep. And how much was this light?
This was under $5.
That's not bad.
$4.88 before tax.
Cool.
And this was, I believe, the same price. I believe.
Oh, really? I thought they were much more expensive.
I think they went up to $6 now. Even still, it's under $20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for let's say 5, 10, right there is $30 worth of camera equipment right there.
That's not too bad. You just jump right into it and get started.
And then you can even make this into a more expensive, elaborate, professional setup if you really want to that bad. I mean, it's not hard. It doesn't take a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot of brain power. If you have trouble coming up with the money for all this stuff, I'm going to show you in other videos how to raise the money to get what you need or want. You might be able to trade work for work, too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what me and Todd are doing right now.
That's
We're trading work for work. And I told him the stuff that I built for him only cost me $5.
Yep, that's not bad right there.
And he's got 2 different stands right here, plus a selfie stick. He's got his own holder and most of the other stuff that he needs. That right there only cost him $5.
Yep, that's not too bad at all.
And he can turn this all into professional gear.
That's right. All right.
This, hold it on there, and try to do your best to line it up if you can. Because if you don't,
Oops.
stay right there. I'll get it. Right. Try to put it in there with just your fingers. You're not going to get it lined up right. I just use that as a guide. Well, maybe.